Speaking of things I do not find much pleasure in, we got to talk about forums. I always talk about how I'm going to talk about the forums at Geekscape.net, and I don't. But I must tell you that recently there were 2 forum topics that really, really got me going. I really enjoyed these conversations.
It sounded like they turned you on.
They did. They did. Especially how much is that Gilmore in the window? This is the Gilmore adoption thread that I talked about last week. Last week I talked about this. Big Yank started it. He said, okay, so stemming from episode 88, if you had your own Gilmore, what would you do? I would use him as a little monkey playing an accordion to hypnotize people and steal money. Tried it. Doesn't work. They find him creepy as shit.
The accordion playing, though, is just amazing.
Well, what I do is I look at people and I don't blink while I play the accordion.
Yeah, he tries to hypnotize them like Hypno, the super hypnotist.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
No.
See, you're not seeing it right now. It's very unnerving.
Our good buddy Kramertron said, first, I'll give him a nice
Okay,
little
hold on.
Shut the fuck up!
This one is ridiculous.
That's why I'm reading it, cocksucker.
Jesus
Let me do it. Okay, you are what you'd call dead air. Okay,
do with this
Kramertron says, first, give him a nice little bath, not much, just enough to wash the creep off. Second, I dress him up all pretty like. That may take a little while considering I may have to restyle his hair to not look completely silly. Next, slap him as hard as I fucking can.
Well, you know what's interesting is that the beginning, the very first thing he's doing is bathing him to wash the creep off. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a creep bath, because that's creepy.
Junkie has the best response. Drive out to the country and leave him. That's good. Somebody just posted a picture from Hard Candy. Fuzzy Dunlop says, chimney sweep. You're going to end up with a smelly Gremlins chimney, like when the dad got caught in the chimney in that Gremlins story. Remember when the girl was talking about her dad getting stuck in the chimney in
Dressed
Gremlins?
as Santa.
Dressed as Santa. That's what you're going to end up with. Okay? You guys are underestimating just how big Gilmore is. Mule D says, I will tie him up in the backyard and use him as bait for the more elusive funnelfish, which is Ben's name over here on the forum. So I would say that would be pretty cool. It would work. It would work. Somebody, I don't know. This is some random shit in here. A picture of Gilmore as Godzilla. You guys really need to go on the forums. He's chasing Jiminy, the little kid who's going to play Tintin. So I'm going to put that photo up here for you guys who are viewers. Just get your asses onto the boards and have fun. I like how Health said, I'd take Gilmore back to his natural habitat so that he could live life as nature intended. And I must say, that's called Darwinism. He was never intended to make it this far. It is because of humanity.
It's an aberration of biology.
I mean, come on. Gilmore should have gone the way of the dodo a long time ago, okay? Like, chickens should have died out. They're flightless birds. What is that all about? We can only blame ourselves for his continued existence and technology and medical advances.
Yeah.
Another amazing thread, and I got to burst through this, is what is in Ben? This is started by Ben's roommate, Dom, also known as Godzix on the forum, and he says, I think he's full of Coca-Cola. It's like a 52-ounce liter of Coke, 52-ounce whatever of Coke. What do you think? People are now thinking, what is in Ben? Gilmore says, honey, fag. Dark Rider says, Gilmore,
like.
which I can't say is a denial. So if you guys have an opinion of what you think is in our own Ben Dunn, go ahead and post it. Someone said Alf. That was Jiminy Cricket.
Alf.
There are some weird responses here. One person believes
there's the Quado.
You have a Quado. You have a Quado. You may have a Quado. That's what Velocity is stating.
The Quado had to come up eventually when you ask that kind of a question.
Yeah.
You know what would be? It's going to be great if indeed he is full of an elf. What's going to be amazing is when the elf finally breaks through the abdominal cavity and comes out and is just covered in gross crap and his fur's all matted.
What I like is Ben is sitting here going, why am I eating all these cats?
Yeah.
And he doesn't know it's to feed the Alf, you know?
Yeah.
Because Alf loves eating cats.